Hello, all my dear Virgo friends. This is Maxine Taylor, and I've got your March forecast right here. I'm going to share it with you in just a second. But first, I've got to tell you about my latest book. It should be available within about a week to 10 days on Amazon. It's called It's in the Cards. And if it's a simple way of reading ordinary playing cards according to astrology, based on astrology, but you don't need to know any astrology to do the technique. This is for the astrology student as well as the non-astrologer. This will help you get a simple yes, no answer, for example, to a simple question. If you have multiple questions, you can ask each one. This book is based on a book by my dear friend Carolyn Dodson, who is no longer with us. She was a wonderful astrologer who wrote a book on how to read ordinary playing cards. And she shared it with me, and I took to it like instantly. As she moved further from astrology and more into her artistic career, she was a very well-known local artist in the Nashville area. She said, look, I'm giving you, quote unquote, giving you card reading because you love it. And so this book is dedicated to her. I've included the method that she used in the first part of the book, and then second part of the book, what I do with it. And this is to encourage you to express your inner card reader. So I hope you enjoy it. The other thing I wanted to share with you is that my intermediate course on how to interpret the birth chart is going to start March 2nd. We still have some room. It's virtual, but we do have some room in the class. So if you're interested, go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com, and just shoot me an email and say, yes, how do I sign up for the class? And I will get back. Give me your phone number too, because I'll call you, unless you're in Paris or, England, in which case we will type. And I will explain all the information I'm going to share with you. You will love it. I'm going to give you a step-by-step method that you can use forever if you need it. I'm giving you the structure, the details. Okay, now, Virgo, here is your glorious forecast. So let me get organized here. Okay, let's start with Mercury, the blue planet. Now, Mercury is what we think about and talk about. It's in your sixth house. It's been in the sixth house of work, health, and service, which the sixth house is ruled by Virgo. And so being busy and having a lot to do and being caught up in your job, this has been where the action has been. On the 2nd of March, Mercury moves into your seventh house of other people and relationships. And this is great because you're not going to be focused on your job as much as you are your interpersonal relationships, whether they are business oriented or romantically oriented. You're dealing with other people. And then on the 19th, Mercury moves into your eighth house, of secrets and transformation, and more secrets. This turns you into a psychic detective. You're getting to the bottom of things. You're interested in what's going on under the table, not what is sitting there smiling at you above the table. In other words, you're making sure you have every detail that you need. And this is where you excel. Now, the yellow planet is the sun, the center of your life. It's been in the seventh house of other people. You've given to other people, you've done for other people, and you have enjoyed being with other people. Remember, it is the giver of life. And so your partnership relationships have been activated. On the 20th, it joins Mercury in that eighth house. And I have found over the years that when the sun, which is our ego, is in the eighth house, we look at ourselves, we look inward, we transform, because that's what the eighth house does. It's transformation, which is wonderful. It also indicates other people's money. And so if you're looking for a contract of some sort, and the seventh house deals with contracts, and if you are sharing financial obligations or mutual finances on a project, this is super terrific for you. You will find that when the sun moves out of the eighth house next month, you're going to be a different person. Now, Venus, the planet of love and money, is in your eighth house. And this can help you, number one, transform your concept of love. Number two, create more money through mutually productive objectives or projects. On the 16th, Venus moves into your ninth house, and your whole philosophy of life is one of love. The ninth house is long distance travel. So, get on a plane, go someplace if you can. If not, higher education. It's people from other places. With Venus in the ninth house, which is the big picture, you see options open to you that you didn't realize you had before. And next month, not March, but April, when the sun and Mercury are in that ninth house, oh boy, are you going to see things. It's going to be great. Now, Mars, action, energy. It's what comes first to you. It's what you'll fight with and fight for. It's in your 10th house of your career. When Mars is in your 10th house, move up to the top slot. Don't make lateral moves. Now, the sun and Mercury in the 7th house indicate lateral moves. So do both. All right. But Mars in the eighth house is private. It's not in the eighth house. It's in the 10th house. The sun and Mercury, however, are in the eighth house. And that's where you'll blend the two. Move into the top slot with Mars in the 10th. Go for it. And on the 25th, Mars moves into your 11th house of friends and group activities and humanitarian projects. And you will fight with friends and for friends. I don't mean fight, but you'll take a stand with them, and you'll take a stand for them. Now, we have a full moon on March 7th. It's in 16 of Virgo. It falls in your first house, okay, of the solar chart. And this is you saying, I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. And on the full moon, things come to a head. And that's you asserting yourself. You rock, Virgo. Love it. 2 weeks later, the moon has waned and lost all kind of energy. And on the new moon, which is the 21st, which is right on the cusp or the edge of the eighth house, in 1 degree of Aries, this is you saying, I'm getting back to that eighth house. The cusp is very strong. You're saying, I'm looking beneath the surface at what is really going on. And this new moon can really get those eighth house projects, which are transformative, can make it start moving ahead, chugging along big time. And that is March. Don't you love that? So I'm so glad I could give you that forecast. And I hope you'll join me next month when once again I take a look at your forecast. Until then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.